welcome to our final episode of Cardinal News. Stick around to hear from seniors about their senior internships, student questions, and sports updates.
Hi, my name is Chris Kralik, Greenwich High School Security.
Butch Bizzuto.
My name is Brittany Perkins.
All right. Hi, everyone. I am Fred Reich. I am the School Resource Officer here at Greenwich High School.
Going on 29 years.
6 years.
I've been working here now. This will be my 5th school year.
I have been a police officer for 6 years. Before I was a school resource officer, I was a patrol officer where I'd answer calls throughout the town of Greenwich. This is my 3rd year as a school resource officer, and
Summer's off.
Helping the teachers, the students, anybody that gets lost, anybody that needs anything, we're here for them.
I love the interaction with the kids. I love getting to know the kids. It's kind of rewarding to see kids grow up from freshman year to senior year, so I take enjoyment in that.
Oh, okay. So as an SRO, my favorite thing is actually interacting with students here. That's part of the gig here, and my goal every time I come in here is, of course, everybody's safety in this school. However, if I can have a positive impact on students by just interacting with them and just give them a positive experience, that's really it goes a long way. And part of what I do here is actually teach 10th grade health class, and I talk about driving laws, and I'm really here to serve as a resource for students as they go through Greenwich High School. And if they ever need anything, they can always come to me. I try to be as approachable as I can be, and typically I wander around the student center, and just feel free to come up to me and talk to me anytime.
They're not here to hurt you. They're not here to bother you. They're here to help you. So don't be a pain in the butt.
That we're friendly. We'll help them out doing anything they want, and they can come to us for anything.
We will always have you guys secure. We will always do our best to protect you and make sure that you guys are having the best high school experience you can have.
We are here, the police officers in Greenwich are here to help you, and they are, for me personally, the goal is not to come in here and look to arrest every student that I possibly can. It's actually the last thing I want to do. Our primary reason for why, at least I got into policing, is to help others. So that's really something that I try to do every single day. All right, so on me, because I am a law enforcement officer, I have a pistol on me, so a firearm. I have a taser. I have handcuffs. I have a flashlight. I have a knife too, just in case, and my radio, my bulletproof vest, and a body camera. In my car, I actually have a medical bag as well, because in Greenwich we are medical first responders. So if there's a medical situation, we respond directly. In my car, I have a lot of medical supplies and other tools that are necessary for the road, but all my stuff that I need for the school is actually on me here.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn? In general.
I actually have no idea if I'm being honest.
I used to wear patterned leggings with a patterned shirt.
Oh, same.
And my hair.
I almost wore no. This involves you. I almost wore face paint on my face to make myself look like a cat to a Halloween party, and Sophia stopped me before it happened.
A cow onesie for Halloween one year.
Same answer.
I'd say Crocs with forks in them in 8th grade. I don't know why I did that. It was really embarrassing.
If you could interview anyone in the world, who would it be?
Donald Trump. Probably Kevin Durant.
Lady Gaga.
Bill Gates.
Probably Lionel Messi.
Probably Barry Gibb.
Probably Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's such a talented writer and musician.
I have no clue. Maybe Billie Eilish, since she's really inspirational.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Michael Jackson.
It'd probably have to be Lil Messi.
Post Malone.
I think Elon Musk, because he's pretty cool.
Probably LeBron James. I love LeBron James.
Harriet Tubman.
Michael Jackson.
If you had a warning label, what would yours be?
Yeah, probably annoying.
Warning, hot and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous. Tired and annoyed.
Yeah, irritated and grumpy.
Incredibly attractive.
Follow that up.
Lazy.
Irritable.
I don't even know. A warning label? Most athletic.
Why would that be a warning label?
Oh, I thought she said a warning label. Oh, warning label?
Yeah.
Addict. That'd be a label.
Freakishly told.
Would you rather have your dream job or win the lotto?
Probably the lottery. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably have my dream job because if I win the lottery, I mean, I'd have to find other hobbies to pursue. So,
What's your dream job?
I'm not entirely sure, but it'd probably be something in finance, just something that would let me, I guess, have a comfortable life for both myself and my family if I have a family in the future.
And what about you?
Yeah, definitely a dream job, and that'd probably be something like maybe pre-med or like something music related.
Dream job, 100%.
And what would your dream job be?
I would move to France and do baking, because
That's so cool.
I love baking, so.
Probably win the lottery, because then I could get my dream job.
How do you plan on getting your dream job after winning the lottery?
Then I would pay to get my job, but after I pay to get my job, I'd get reimbursed because I get paid from my job.
Okay.
I think SRO, I think that would definitely be amazing to kind of bring it back to what it was. I think at least 2/3 of our class participated in SRO, so that was definitely a fun one.
Oh, without a doubt, the marching band before games. I always remember as a player, the walk up to the stadium, being behind the marching band as they were playing our entrance song, and it got the crowd excited, it got the team excited, and I would love to collaborate with our band instructor and find a way to build that back up again so we can have a whole section of the bleachers marked off for the marching band.
Traditions that we had when I was here, when we were here, was called House Olympics. It was a sort of field day setup. Each of the houses was a team and participated in a series of events outside. Some of them were like interscholastic, and allowed the kids to really just spend a day competing with each other in these fun activities as a way to build school spirit and sort of just have fun in the second semester. So I would definitely bring that back.
Bringing back the school spirit, I know it's been down just because of we just lived through a pandemic, so I'm not going to count this last year and a half of, but I would say just bringing back more enthusiasm to, some of the dances that I remember having. Like we would have a homecoming dance, and everything was themed, and it was really fun. Everybody came. SRO in my class, I would say 80% of the kids participated in SRO when I was here, and that was 2001 was my graduation year. So I've seen that it's dwindled, and then I came back a couple of times just to watch it, but it seems like only like 100 people have been doing it the last couple of years, or 150, which is not even a third of your class. So hopefully people start wanting to do that again.
Boy, I'd like to say the House Olympics, but I'm not sure that would really work out. I don't know. Like the House Olympics were so much fun, but then I think people started to, not behave as well as they should have, and so that was a little bit problematic. But it was a lot of fun when it worked. It was very fun.
The pep rallies that we used to have, and those pep rallies used to be at night in the gym. With all the teams, and the gym was packed. And, I can't remember the last time we've actually done that. We've sort of transitioned to these pep rallies at the end of the school day in the student center. But these pep rallies at night in the gym were tremendous.
SRO has been on the decline for many years now, and it has, we're not even doing it this year because of multiple reasons, but I think SRO needs to come back. It was a great place to meet your peers, perform, but really more of a school spirit kind of thing for the seniors to wrap up their year. It really was an amazing experience, and I think that's one of the traditions that needs to come back as quickly as possible.
Well, obviously, the time that's gone into this, the building and completion of this project has been going on for years, and I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product. I mean, personally, as a Cardinal alumni and being here when the turf first went down and the lights first went up, there were a lot of great memories with the bleachers that we had, and it was time for a change, and I'm looking forward to seeing sort of what this final project holds.
Food is still the same. Great breakfast, great lunch. I mean, I used to go to Garden Catering a lot when I was here, but I'd always want to come in here and get one of those chocolate chip pancakes and bacon, egg, and cheeses. What's changed is they don't have the sophomore cruise anymore. When I was here, there was a cruise that you'd go around Manhattan. I didn't go, but I heard it was fun. But that was one thing, just changing up like what kids have been doing and, for their actual events. Actually, Six Flags is still the same here. So Six Flags hasn't changed in 20 years.
Not in any relation to COVID, which certainly has changed many, many things. I think that the level of prescription in what students have to do and feel that they have to do is something that is increased steadily and really been piled on to students. And what it has done is kind of taken away a little bit of their creativity and independence in trying to do some other things that they might want to do, and do that without any type of like prescription. And that's really it.
A lot is still the same, and I think a lot of the great stuff in the community that is built here is the same. As we said, a lot of our teachers are still here, which is great. Some things I think that have changed is, I think now as I'm here as a teacher, there's a lot more school spirit than I remember. And I think that goes to some of the initiatives of the administration, of the assistant deans, and I think there's more community around school spirit, and attending events outside of school as well has improved.
Speaking to the student life aspect, I think, like the energy of the student center during the day, sort of the energy with Cardinal Crazies at sports events, definitely speaks to that felt similar or even more pronounced now from when we were students. And then something that might be a little bit different or more, I feel it for my students more acutely, is sort of the pressure of the college application process and college admissions process. And so certainly that was a big part of our experience, but seems to somehow be more pronounced and sort of more intense in 2021.
I think what strikes me every day when I walk in this place is how the vibe of this place is still the same. I think that what I love about working here is that the friendliness and the atmosphere is still the same. Everybody's still it's a solid commitment to learning. There's a great community feel to it. And I think that those things, there's more that has stayed the same than has changed. I can't really think of anything specific, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more opportunities for students here. There's more clubs, there's more sports, there's way more classes. When I was here, there were 2 sections of AP Psych. Now I think there's like 32 sections of AP Psych. But I think about things like, the things that really remain the same are, it's a solid student body, great teachers, good colleagues, and the community remains the same.
There are so many more opportunities for kids today at Greenwich High than when I went here. And when I say opportunities, I mean like how many more courses we offer is pretty incredible. All different types of courses from AP to elective in all the subject areas. The number of clubs we have also is incredible.
Wonder a lot about the different senior pranks that people talk about, and I think some of them are they were created just in their minds and were never actually executed here at Greenwich High School. There was no cow at the top of the stairs at Greenwich High School. There was a Volkswagen at on the third floor of the old high school, which was taken apart outside the building and put together back on the third floor of the old high school. There was a wall built in front of Bella House, so no one could enter Bella House. Cinder blocks were used, real cement, and a cardinal was painted on the front of that particular wall. And that was actually my favorite prank. Didn't cause any damage, didn't interrupt school, but it was a great prank. So yeah, there was no cow, but there was a wall.
Okay, what are you doing for internship?
I'm interning for a local smart home company. We do like network and like security cameras and stuff. And yeah.
What are some tasks involved in your internship?
I don't know, putting up TVs and security cameras and like setting up lights and speakers. And
What are you doing for internship?
I'm doing my internship at Colonial Toyota in Milford with their marketing department.
What are some tasks you're doing during internship?
I'll be like sitting in on budgets and sales meetings, as well as like learning how to like market and do PR for a car dealership, and like attend some of their like fundraising events and stuff like that. And also we'll be like working closely with some of the people in the sales department to learn what they do, and also see how the service department oversees.
Hey Cards, my name's Christian Lanusa, and for my senior option, I'll be pursuing a work experience at Riverside Yacht Club. This will be my second year as a lifeguard, and I couldn't be more excited to return. I chose this option because I really love the people. Both the members and my coworkers are such kind and fun people to be around, that this job doesn't even seem like a job. I have two primary responsibilities as a lifeguard. The first one is creating a safe environment for the members to enjoy, because as a lifeguard, safety is my #1 priority. My second task is to maintain that safe environment so those members will come back to the pool. It's a lot of fun, and I really can't wait for the season to start. Thanks so much to Cardinal News for having me, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.
Hello, my name is Dylan Maloney, and I'm the captain of the boys varsity rugby team. I'm super excited to announce that our season has just kicked off a couple weeks ago. It's been a little bit difficult these last couple weeks dealing with the necessary safety COVID precautions. Rugby is a unique sport in that it has 15 guys on each side of the field, so it's super condensed and it's very difficult as we're hitting each other to keep our masks on at all times, but we're doing our best. We were super bummed out last year because we felt like we had a really competitive team full of multiple All-Americans and super experienced players that have been playing together for many years. And we missed out because of COVID, obviously, on states and nationals and taking our game to a higher level. So this year we've had to pick up a lot of slack and pick up where we left off last time and bring back Greenwich Rugby to what we know it is today.
Hi, I'm Jack Zola, one of the varsity baseball captains here at Greenwich High School.
I'm Felipe Cheto, also one of the captains for the Greenwich baseball team.
I'm Miles Langhorn, also one of the captains of the Greenwich baseball team.
I'm Carson Bilshoe. I'm also a captain of the baseball team.
And I'm KJ Lasley, another captain of the Greenwich baseball team.
We're just really happy to have a season this year, and we're taking all the necessary precautions in terms of Corona, keeping everybody safe. We did have a 2-week quarantine period in the beginning of the year, which we had to overcome. But since then, we've been really good about masks on, social distancing, and we've been submitting the Corona forms all season long. Shout out to Coach Mayo for that.
The season so far has gone really well. We're winning a lot of games and really coming together and gelling as a team. We've been able to fortunately come away with some tough victories against some tough teams and tough opponents that have really taken our entire team to get the wins for, not just the starters, but a lot of the bench players as well, who have needed to come in and step up into big roles.
So we have FCIAC and state playoffs coming up in the following weeks, and we all hope to have a deep playoff run and compete and bring home hardware for Greenwich High School.
which hasn't been done in quite some time, and this is a special group of guys that can do some special things.
Just one final thing, we want to make sure to tell everyone out to go out and come support us as we continue on to finish out the regular season and head into FCIAC and states.
Go Cards!
Go Cards! Go Cards!
My name is Mr. Tiedemann. I run Model UN at the high school. So Model UN is a place where students discuss current event issues, and they also learn skills at the same time. Skills that go into Model UN include public speaking, writing resolutions like they might in the actual United Nations, but you also have to learn research skills to do all of that, specifically representing a nation on an issue that you would be arguing. So there could be any number of issues that can come up at a conference. Students are usually assigned those well in advance, and then they're told that they're going to be a country, and then they represent that country and its viewpoints and its stances on those issues. So activities we do, well, we meet every Monday, and at those meetings, our student leaders run skill practices that might be teaching the new students how to make a speech, how to research, how to write a resolution, how to do the speaking skills that would be involved in Model UN debate, kind of like running or calling for a moderated caucus or maneuvering in what's called an unmoderated caucus. So that's activities they might do in the club, but we also run full simulations sometimes with other schools that come. And we go away to conferences. And the pre-COVID days, we got to actually travel out to places like Boston and Washington, D.C. and New York City and get to go to conferences where they meet students from all over the world. This year, the usual meeting has been virtual, and we have anywhere between 30 and 40 people at those meetings, but in normal times we usually meet in room 900, and it looks like an after school class, but with kids being able to get up and speak in front of a big room and about really important issues every week. The usual competition could be it could be a really small thing. You might be in a committee with only like 10 to 12 other people, and it could be a really big thing with hundreds of people in the room. So it really depends on the type of topic and the type of committee you're on. Some of them are totally hypothetical and just like fantastical, if that's a good word for it, or fanciful or theoretical. And some of them are also really rooted in current issues. And then some of them are even historical. So yeah, there's something for everybody that comes to the club. The club has done exceptionally well this year, pivoting towards being a digital experience. Digital experience is just not quite the same as being able to navigate a real conference where you're meeting people from all over the world face to face, and we all go to dinner together and we go to lunch together, and obviously we ride a bus and we travel and you know, we made the best we could out of the situation we were dealt, and we did really well overall this year. We had more students win awards this year than just about any year ever, and so that's a silver lining that's nice, but the other silver lining is just that we did continue to have a really nice Model UN community of kids that like to discuss these issues week to week, even if they didn't go to a conference. So we're looking forward to next year and hoping that we'll be back to as close to normal as possible. Sure. Well, there was always a club fair at the beginning of the year. We have a Schoology group, and any student can email me, or they could email Veda or Katie Michaels, and I could add them to that group, and they'll be in the loop.
Hi, GHS Cards. I'm Lily Bartles, the Vice President of Communications for our school student government. This month, Student Gov has been up to a lot of different things. The Communications Committee has created a new week, Gratitude Week, in conjunction with Teacher Appreciation Week. They worked with House administrators and the PTA to make teachers feel specially loved this year. Thank you to everyone who sent a gratitudegram and who helped disperse them. Thank you to everyone who also put up a post-it in each house to make their teacher feel extra loved. We also have some events coming up. Senior prom takes place on June 11th, and junior prom takes place on June 12th. We're so grateful for the administration for letting us have these events and are so excited for them. Also, there are class masks now available to buy in student activities. By buying these masks, you can show school spirit and support your class by giving them direct funds. Thank you guys so much for keeping up with us and watching us on Cardinal News. We'll see you again in the future.
Thank you for watching this final episode of Cardinal News, and we'll see you next year. Have a great summer.